Alright, so what we have here is a DJI RC-N2 controller, which for the purposes of this video is identical to the RC-N3. This is a brand new controller, zero flight time, never even been connected to a drone. What I'm about to show you can also be applied to the RC-2. Obviously, the disassembly is a completely different process. The first thing we're going to do is remove 4 screws. We have 1 screw under each of these rubber bumpers on the top and 1 under each of these joysticks on the bottom. So let's go ahead and set the joysticks to the side, and now we can see the tiny little screws hidden underneath. Here I'm just using a pair of old plastic tweezers to loosen up this rubber bumper covering the screws on the top. We don't need to completely remove the bumpers. We just need to pry them up enough to be able to get our screwdriver in there. I'm using a 00 Phillips bit here, but a 000 Phillips will work as well. These screws are very small, so just be careful not to lose them. I have a little magnetic tray I picked up at Harbor Freight for $2, and I use it to keep things organized. The job only takes about 20 minutes from start to finish, but you don't want to be on a 10-minute scavenger hunt for one of these screws that fell on the floor. Now we're going to open up the phone holder, remove the USB cable, and set it to the side. Grab your controller like so and just pull on it. You'll hear the clips pop. We're just looking for some separation to get us started. Now I'm using a plastic pry tool and slowly working my way down the side. You'll hear the clips pop as you go, and I can't stress this enough. Just take your time. You want to do the least amount of damage to the plastic. We'll begin working our way down the other side of the controller, again taking our time. I like to lay it face down because I don't want the top separating from the bottom too quickly. And trust me, I'm speaking from experience. There are 2 wires you definitely don't want to tug on. Once we get the clips popped on the sides, there's a clip on the bottom corners we also need to separate. Before we completely detach the top, we're going to disconnect these 2 wires. They are for the left and right joysticks, and damaging one of these is pretty much game over. All right, now that that's done, we can remove the top. And here's a better look at the joystick cables. And here are the connectors they plug into. If you tug on one of these wires, these connectors will pull off the main board very easily. And now for the main event, the buzzer that we will be disabling. And just as a reference, this is what it sounds like when you have a critical alert like low battery or return to home. A small nail is all we need. Put the nail in at an angle and tap on it a few times. All right, let's try it out. All right, the volume is noticeably lower than before. So if all we wanted to do was lower the volume, we could stop right here and put everything back together. But for the sake of this video, we're going to completely disable the sound. So let's tap on it a few more times and see if that does the trick. And boom, success. We now have a quiet DJI controller. And the cool part is, once we connect our phone, we'll still get the haptic feedback when we return to home or have a low battery. So yes, the controller is silent, but we'll still get quietly alerted. Now, let's put it all back together. here it is. Looks good with very minimal signs of us even opening it. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Drop a gorilla in the comments if you made it this far. Thank you guys for watching.